Welcome to English Podcast Academy, where learning English becomes part of your life, not just something you squeeze into your busy schedule. We believe English isn't just a subject, it's a skill that grows with you, day by day, moment by moment. If you've ever felt stuck in your learning, if you've told yourself, I'm too busy, or thought, why am I not improving faster? Then you're in exactly the right place. Because today, I want to share something powerful. It's not a big secret, and it's not complicated. In fact, it's just one small habit, but this one habit can completely change the way you learn. Imagine waking up, brushing your teeth, and listening to a 1-minute English story while making your morning coffee, or practicing 5 simple sentences while walking to the bus stop. These moments might seem small, but they add up, and they make a big difference over time. You don't need hours. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need consistency. One tiny step, repeated every day, builds confidence, fluency, and motivation. And the best part? You can start today, right now, with this video. So, if you're ready to make English a natural part of your daily life, stay with me, because this habit might be the one thing you've been missing. Here's your motivation. You don't need hours of study. You don't need to understand every single word in every sentence. And you definitely don't need to be perfect. What you need is just 5 honest minutes and one small habit. That's it. 5 focused minutes where you show up for yourself and your future. Maybe you listen to a short story while washing the dishes. Maybe you repeat a few English sentences while walking the dog. Maybe you shadow one conversation from our podcast while lying in bed at night. If you can give your English just 5 honest minutes every day, not while scrolling mindlessly, not while rushing through, but 5 minutes where you're present, curious, and willing to try, everything will begin to change. Your confidence will grow. You'll stop freezing when someone speaks to you. You'll hear yourself say a sentence and think, wow, that sounded natural. You'll understand more on YouTube, in songs, in real conversations, and most importantly, you'll start believing in yourself again. It happened to me. I was once afraid to speak, afraid to make mistakes. I used to replay English videos with subtitles again and again, trying to catch every word. But when I stopped chasing perfection and started practicing just 5 minutes a day, everything shifted. I felt progress. I felt proud. And I know this can happen to you too. You don't have to wait. Start with this video. Start now. Let's begin your listening practice with a short story. I want you to listen closely, not just to the words, but to the feelings behind them. Last month, I met a boy named Leo at a small cafe near the train station. He was 18 years old, quiet, and thoughtful. We started talking, and soon he told me he had just started learning English. I smiled and asked how he felt about it. He looked down and said softly, I feel embarrassed. I don't speak well. People laugh when I try. I could see the frustration in his eyes. So I gently asked, well, what do you usually do to practice? He hesitated for a second and then shrugged. Nothing really, he said. I wait until I have time, but I never really do it. There's always school, family, or my job. I keep telling myself I'll start tomorrow. That moment stayed with me, because Leo isn't alone. So many people wait for the perfect time to begin. They wait for a full hour of free time, for energy, for confidence, but life keeps moving. And sometimes that perfect time never comes. So I told Leo something simple. What if you don't wait? What if you give just 5 minutes today, right now, and again tomorrow? He smiled. Not because his English got better in that moment, but because he realized he didn't need to be perfect to begin. So I told him, what if you try something very small? Just 5 minutes, every day. Listen to one English story. Say one sentence out loud. That's all. Don't worry about grammar. Don't worry about being perfect. Just show up, a little, every day. At first, Leo didn't believe it would help. He laughed nervously and said, can 5 minutes really change anything? I said, only one way to find out. So he tried. Day 1, he listened to a short story while walking to school. He didn't understand every word, but he kept listening. Day 2, he found a sentence he liked and repeated it while brushing his teeth. Day 3, he sat quietly before bed and wrote a simple message to himself. I am learning. I am trying. I won't give up. After a week, we spoke again. He looked at me with a quiet smile and said, I didn't skip a day, not even once. And I feel different. I'm not scared anymore. I feel like I've started something real. Leo didn't become fluent in a week, but he changed. He stopped waiting for the right moment. He started believing that progress comes from small, consistent action, and that belief, that quiet shift inside, is where real learning begins. Now I want to ask you, did you understand Leo's story? More importantly, did you feel it? Do you see what changed for him? It wasn't just his English, it was his mindset. And if it happened for him, it can happen for you too. So, are you ready to try your 5 minutes today? He didn't learn everything. He didn't suddenly become fluent in a week. He still made mistakes. He still had moments where he didn't understand a word or forgot how to say something. But he did something much more powerful. He made English part of his daily life, not as a chore, not as something to fear, but as something simple, natural, and routine, like brushing his teeth or tying his shoes. That one change, showing up for 5 minutes a day, built something bigger than vocabulary. It built confidence, it built trust in himself, and that's what made all the difference. Because confidence doesn't come after fluency. Confidence comes first. It's what allows you to keep going, even when it's hard. It's what helps you speak, even when you make a mistake. It's what pushes you to try again tomorrow. Leo didn't become a master of English in 7 days, but he stopped hiding. He stopped waiting. And in those quiet 5-minute moments each day, he started becoming someone new, someone who believed he could grow. And now the question is, will you give yourself that same chance? So here's my challenge for you. For the next 7 days, I want you to choose just one habit. Something small, something simple, but something powerful. Listen to one short story every day, just one. It can be while you're getting dressed in the morning, while riding the bus, or even while you're washing the dishes. Let it play in the background. Let your ears get used to the rhythm of English. Then, speak one sentence out loud. Maybe it's a sentence from the story. Maybe it's something you say to yourself like, I'm improving, or today is my English day. Say it with feeling, say it with confidence, even if you feel shy. And finally, write one message, just one. It could be a note to yourself, a sentence in your journal, or even a message to a friend saying, I'm learning English today. You don't have to do all 3. Even just one of them is enough. But do it. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait to feel ready. You already are. Choose your moment, morning, afternoon, or just before bed. But keep your promise to yourself. Show up every day for 7 days. No excuses, no pressure. Just one habit, one story, one sentence, one message. You'll be surprised how much can change in just 1 week. If you want to feel real progress, not just in your English, but in your confidence, your mindset, your daily life, start with just one simple habit. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just begin. 5 minutes, one story, one sentence, one small step at a time. That's how progress really starts. And if you want me to help you, I'm here every single day with a new story, a new voice, a new chance to grow. You're not alone in this. Whether it's morning or night, on a busy day or a quiet one, I'll be here to guide you, support you, and remind you that you're doing something important. If this video helped you, even just a little, let me know. Like the video so I know you're with me. Leave a comment below and write, I'm building my habit, so we can cheer each other on. And don't forget to subscribe, because this is just the beginning. See you tomorrow with a brand new story, a new 5 minutes, and another step forward in your journey.